She was 12 when her family made the decision to run. In the end, they ran for years.
My
mother prepared a sack of clothes, my older sister carried it, and we walked to Halhoun. We found a small place and were packed in there like sardines.
That was 1948. Hussun al-Azza spent the rest of her life as a refugee. Al-Nakba, the catastrophe, is how Palestinians remember the year when Israel was declared a state and over 750,000 people fled or were expelled in the conflict that preceded and followed it. Hussun's village, Beit Jabrin, is now inside Israel. She cannot visit her old family home without a permit from the Israeli government. We visited it to see if anything remains. Up to 2,000 people lived here before 1948. Just 3 buildings are still standing now. Piles of stones are the only evidence of forgotten Palestinian lives. When Hussun al-Azza and her family left this village, they really only thought they'd be gone for a few weeks. They'd come back when things had calmed down. Like the hundreds of thousands of other Palestinians, they never came back and they weren't allowed. Now she herself is an elderly grandmother and still a refugee, while in her village, homes like this lay in ruins. We showed her pictures of the village now. Her granddaughter says she hopes to live there someday.
Maybe it will not be soon, but it will be one of day. Maybe not for me, for my grandchildren's or grandgrandchildren's.
But just the word return devastates Hussun.
I left it when I was 12 years old. I didn't live in it like the old ones, yet whenever it's mentioned, I burn 1,000 times.
Any return to her family's land is unlikely in her lifetime. For those like her, the memory of Al-Nakba burns deeper than hopes for a better future. Jane Ferguson, Al Jazeera, Aida refugee camp, occupied West Bank.